Hey there, I'm Alex Carter, a certified gym trainer and nutrition coach. And for the past 10 years, I've helped hundreds of people transform their bodies and lives. Some wanted to lose stubborn fat, others wanted to gain lean muscle, and many just wanted to feel strong and confident again. Today, I'm here to talk directly to you, not with boring science talk or unrealistic expectations, but with real advice that actually works. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right but still not seeing results, trust me, you're not alone. I've seen it happen too many times. But here's the good news, it's not your fault. The fitness world is flooded with noise-fad diets, useless workouts, and confusing routines. This video is going to cut through all of that. I'm going to break it down for you in a way that's simple, practical, and easy to apply in real life, so whether you're just starting your fitness journey or you've been stuck for a while, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you've been missing and how to finally fix it. Let me ask you something, have you ever spent weeks working out, cutting calories, and still looked in the mirror wondering, why? Isn't anything changing? You're not lazy, you're not broken. You've just been lied to. The harsh truth is that most fitness advice you see online is built to keep you confused. Quick fixes, magic fat-burning pills, 7-day transformations. It's all designed to get your attention, not your results. Real progress doesn't look like a highlight reel. It looks like small, smart actions done consistently. And that's what nobody talks about. I had a client once, Mark, mid-30s, busy job, 2 kids. He tried every workout app, every low-carb diet. He lost 5 pounds, gained it back, then gave up. When he came to me, the first thing I told him was this: we're not going to do more, we're going to do better. And that changed everything. Here's something you need to hear. Your body isn't the enemy, it's just been reacting to what you feed it, how you move it, and how you treat it daily. The moment you start understanding that, everything shifts. And in just a minute, I'm going to tell you the #1 reason most people don't lose fat, even when they think they're doing everything right. It's not what you expect. But before that, let's talk about something you might be doing every day that's quietly sabotaging your results. Alright, let's get straight to it. The #1 reason most people don't lose fat isn't because they eat too much junk or skip workouts, it's because they're eating healthy but still overeating. Sounds confusing? Let me explain. Imagine this. You start your day with oatmeal and a banana. Have a chicken salad for lunch, snack on some almonds, and finish with grilled fish and veggies. Seems clean, right? But guess what? That day might still be 300 to 500 calories over your maintenance level, and that's enough to completely stall fat loss. The problem isn't just what you eat, it's how much of it, and when. I remember a client named Sarah. She swore she was eating clean, and she was, but when we actually tracked her portions, especially things like peanut butter, olive oil, nuts, and protein bars, she was shocked. Those small extras added up fast. Once we adjusted her portions and spread her meals more effectively, her weight started dropping within a week. Another thing. Most people think they're burning way more calories at the gym than they actually are. A tough workout might burn 300 to 400 calories. But that doesn't cancel out a 700-calorie smoothie you had afterward thinking it was post-workout fuel. Now, I'm not saying you have to count every calorie for the rest of your life, but for just a couple weeks, tracking your food honestly can open your eyes. It's like turning the lights on in a dark room. And soon, I'll show you a trick that helps you eat the right amount without tracking it all. But first, let's talk about what it really takes to build muscle, because a lot of people are getting this part all wrong. Let's clear something up. Building muscle isn't just about lifting heavy weights, it's about consistency, recovery, and sending the right signals to your body. And trust me, your body listens. If you speak its language. The biggest mistake I see: people trying to outtrain a bad plan. They hit the gym 5 or 6 times a week, copy random influencer workouts, and wonder why they're still not seeing muscle definition. It doesn't work like that. Muscle grows when you challenge it, then let it recover and grow stronger, not when you destroy it daily with high-intensity chaos. I tell my clients this all the time. Your workout is the spark, but your rest and nutrition are the fuel. There's this guy I trained, Josh's skinny frame, wanted to bulk up. He was doing 2-hour workouts and barely eating enough. I cut his gym time in half, gave him a smart push-pull leg split, and upped his calories with protein-rich meals. In 3 months, he gained 6 pounds of lean muscle. No magic, just a real plan. Another secret: you don't need 20 different exercises per muscle group. Focus on the basic squats, deadlifts, rows, presses, and do them with proper form and progressive overload. That means lifting a little more, or doing a few more reps. Over time, that's how you grow. And here's the best part: when you build muscle, you automatically burn more fat even while resting. Your body becomes a more efficient machine. Coming up, I'll walk you through how to structure a diet that matches your goals, whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or both. And no, it doesn't involve starving yourself or giving up your favorite foods. Here's a truth most diets don't want you to know. The best diet isn't the one that cuts out carbs or forces you to eat like a rabbit. It's the one you can actually stick to. Everybody is different. Your age, activity level, metabolism, and even your stress levels, all of that affects how your body responds to food. That's why one-size-fits-all diets fail. They ignore you. So how do you find the right plan? Simple match. You're eating to your goal. If you want to lose fat, you need to be in a slight calorie deficit, but with enough protein to keep your muscle. I usually recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's the foundation. Fill the rest of your plate with real, whole foods, things that grew, walked, or swam. Now, if your goal is to build muscle, you need to eat more than your body burns, but again, not junk. Focus on protein, slow digesting carbs like oats, rice and potatoes, and healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and avocado. Add in veggies for fiber and balance, and please stop skipping meals. Starving yourself all day and then binging at night is the fastest way to wreck your progress. I suggest 3 main meals and 1 to 2 small snacks, spaced out every few hours. This keeps energy stable, hunger controlled, and metabolism active. And remember, you don't need to be perfect, just consistent. 80% clean eating and 20% flexibility works wonders. I even tell my clients to plan their favorite treat meals once a week. It keeps cravings under control and motivation high. Next, I'm going to bust some of the biggest fitness myths that are probably holding you back, and you've definitely heard a few of them. Let's play a quick game. I'll say a statement, and you tell me if you think it's true or false. Ready? Lifting weights makes you bulky. False, especially for women. Building noticeable muscle takes time, effort, and intentional eating. You're not going to accidentally turn into a bodybuilder by doing squats twice a week. What actually happens? You get toned, strong, and lean. Here's another. You need to do cardio every day to lose fat. False again. Cardio is great for heart health, but it's not the main driver of fat loss. Nutrition and strength training play a much bigger role. In fact, too much cardio can eat into your muscle gains and make you feel exhausted. And this one might surprise you. If you're not sore, you didn't work hard enough. Totally false. Soreness is not the measure of an effective workout. It usually just means you did something new. Real progress is measured by strength, stamina, and how well you recover. One more. You need supplements to see results. Nope. Supplements are optional, not essential. They're meant to supplement a good diet, not replace it. Focus on real food first, and only add things like protein, powder, creatine, or vitamins if you genuinely need them. But crazy how many of these myths are still floating around. Right now, let me take you behind the scenes of one of my favorite client transformations. It's a story that proves you don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. Let me tell you about Anthony. He came to me at 42 years old, completely frustrated. He had tried keto, intermittent fasting, bootcamp classes, everything. He told me, I feel like I'm doing all the right things, but my body just isn't changing. When we sat down, I asked him to walk me through a normal day. Turns out, he wasn't eating enough protein, skipping breakfast, doing intense cardio every morning, and barely sleeping 5 hours a night. His body was stressed, underfueled, and overworked. So we went back to basics. I built him a simple plan: full body strength workouts 3 days a week, daily walks, and regular, balanced meals. Nothing fancy. We added more sleep, taught him how to breathe and slow down, and gave his body time to respond. Within 4 weeks, his energy improved. By 8 weeks, he dropped inches off his waist. And after 3 months, he looked like a different person. Just physically, but mentally, he had confidence again. He told me, for the first time in years, I feel in control of my body. Why am I telling you this? Because Anthony wasn't special. He was just willing to stop chasing shortcuts and commit to what works. You can do the same. Coming up, I'm going to walk you through how to fix your daily routine. The little habits that silently make or break your progress. Here's the part most people ignore: your daily routine. You can have the best workout, plan, and diet in the world, but if your daily habits are working against you, progress becomes an uphill battle. Let me ask you, how do you start your mornings? For a lot of people, it's a rush. Snoozed alarms, skipped breakfast, scrolling through stress-inducing news, and racing out the door. That chaos sets the tone for your entire day. Now imagine starting your day with a 10-minute walk, a glass of water, and a protein-rich breakfast. No stress, just control. That one shift alone can change how you eat, move, and feel for the next 16 hours. Midday matters too. Are you glued to your chair all day, barely moving? Just getting up every hour, stretching, or doing a few squats or wall push-ups can increase circulation, reduce stiffness, and keep your metabolism active. In evenings, that's where most damage happens. Mindless snacking in front of a screen, staying up late, and then trying to fix it all with caffeine the next morning. Break the loop. Set a simple night routines, something like shutting off screens 30 minutes before bed, stretching, and prepping meals for the next day. These small changes might seem unimportant, but when stacked daily, they create massive results. And now, to close everything up, I'm going to give you one final message, a powerful takeaway. The answer to what we started with: And the one thing I want you to remember long after this video ends. If you've made it this far, you already know. More than 90% of people trying to get in shape. You've learned the truth behind fat loss, the basics of real muscle building, how to eat without overcomplicating it, and the daily habits that actually move the needle. But here's the part that matters most. Nothing changes until you do. All the knowledge in the world means nothing if it stays in your head. You have to take that first step even if it's small, even if it's messy. So, here's what I want you to do today. Pick one thing from this video and put it into action. Maybe it's eating more protein. Maybe it's fixing your sleep. Maybe it's just going for that walk after lunch. Whatever it is, start now. And if this video helped you, inspired you, or gave you a moment of clarity, do me a favor, hit that like button, leave a comment telling me what you're going to change. And don't forget to subscribe for more Nobie's fitness advice that actually works. This is Coach Alex Carter, reminding you that your best body isn't built in a week, it's built in your daily choices. Stay strong, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video.